So hopefully this will be pretty playable without speaking any Japanese. Otherwise we're in trouble. Oh, it just selected it. Hang on, no, I have to input my name correctly. It's kind of fun that the menu has a like whips cracking sound effect. Okay, so we have challenge, adventure, and option. Well, we'll check the options first. I'm gonna have to translate this real quick. Game options. Simulation mode. Right now it's set to real. Our options are easy, real, radio control. What? I guess we'll leave it on real. Petit mode cannot be selected. In this mode, the copter becomes a deformed robot. What? Hang on, what? Oh, becomes a deformed aircraft. Okay. This resets your progress. Don't accidentally press that. This is credits down there. So wait, if we pick this, what is this? This mode allows for agile behavior similar to that of a radio-controlled vehicle. And this is a simple behavior mode for beginners. Well, we'll leave it on real. We want the copter to be as real as possible. So let's see, adventure mode, a mode where you collect stars hidden in rooms. There is also a free flight mode. And challenge says, this mode allows you to try out minigames and practice your controls. I think we want adventure. I think we want adventure mode. These are locked. These are our other rooms we have access to eventually. We start here. Zero stars obtained. Select a room. Yeah, this is probably just says locked. Attic for practice. Playroom. Oh, these are practice rooms. This one's called the Japanese style room. Oh, we'll start here. If we can select our helicopter. This is the only one I have right now. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, this controls interestingly. Rip copter. Oh. I'm not sure if it's clear how jumpy this is, but holy shit. How do I get this one? Can the helicopter even fit in there? Holy shit, this is rough. You have to be really, really careful with it. Look at the PC. I love the guy's computer. Yeah, like it just drops like a rock unless you're touching the right stick. You can hold L and it like locks it in place kind of, but then you can't move while it's locked. So you have to like... Man, how do you get in there? You have to be so precise with the analog stick. I have an idea. What if we like sneak in on the side? I'm trying to figure out if there's like a control thing that I'm just missing. Like, is there something about the controls to this that I'm not understanding? It's weird that we have a reticle, but I don't think we can shoot. I don't think we have the ability to like shoot anything. I don't have projectiles. Look at all the helicopter pictures on the board. Yeah, I might have to go back to options and look at the controls. You just can't fit there. Like, is there... I might have to bail and see if there's some way. You just can't actually fit in there. There's no way. Oh. Oh. Hold up. Never mind. I've got the lore. Hold up. You do. Man, that... The helicopter tips over so easily, though. It's tough to get out of that position, but we can get in there now. Oh, that's a physics object. Okay. Alright, now we've extracted the star from the chair. I just have to be careful now. There's a star up there I didn't even know about. I'm gonna have to go up there next. Anything else I should be aware of up here? No. Alright, now we're trying to leave, I guess. You got the door icon. We got the door icon. What does that mean? Where's the exit? Oh, there's another star down here. That's interesting. That's like your manga collection on the shelf there. Maybe I just hit the door. Nope. Okay, you don't just hit the door. Shit. Well, maybe I can not get the, I can avoid the chair one now. We can just not get that one, apparently. I have to, maybe you fly out the window in the end. I think the chair was bait the whole time. There's enough stars in the room that you can skip it. Yeah, we get the door icon. I can't actually move this reticle in any way. Oh. How'd I do that? How'd I do that? I've made it into the hall. This is certainly interesting. I'm honestly enjoying this a lot so far. It's I don't care how like getting over it with Bennett Foddy this becomes. This is very unique, and for that reason, I think this is awesome. Yeah, it has like Flappy Bird controls. Honestly, that's the best way of describing it. It legit feels like Flappy Bird controls, where you're either going up or you're plummeting. Come on, okay. I'm like one short or something. I don't know if I can... Are these all rooms I can go into, do you think? I didn't get the door icon. Hold up. Ah. Yeah, there's like things you can do with the reticle. The reticle is how you interact with the world. Shit. Well, let's go ahead then. I don't know how to... There's clearly that this door opens, because it... How did I do that? How did I do that? I'm trying to figure this out. Like, how did I even... I'm gonna go straight for that star, because it seems like a hard one to get. And I might need it. Check that out. If you... It looks like if you reticle on something that can be interacted with, then it will just interact with. Like, it'll just happen. I don't actually press a button for that. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. This is killing me. Come on. How deep in there is the star? Okay. Okay. This game is crazy. Yeah, this is... Honestly, I am sweating playing this. Okay. Okay. And there's one... that was like up here. The depth perception's not great because of the texture of the texture of the walls, right? The way it's just that like very flat, sort of white grainy texture. Let's see if I can get an extra, and if that means there's now one that I don't have to get. This looks kind of tricky, but if I can get this... Oh, yeah, it's really bright on screen. Hold up. I will, let's do this. That's better. Sorry, it was totally washed out. I had to turn the color correction filter on for FM this weekend, and I never turned it back off. So that's my bad, gamers. Sorry for your first 11 minutes of this game being bad. The game looks great now that I've turned the filter off. As you can see. Aw, shit, no! No, dude. Man, well, we know that there's enough easy stars. There's enough easy stars. I can do this kind of quickly. I'm not sure which door to go through. I think it's this one. I think it must be this door. Because we can see through the wall that it has like a thing. There's stuff behind that door. So I think it must be that one. You kind of just have to check all the doors though. It's a little weird. Can't see shit. Okay, here we go. We have like an alternate view. If we press the white button, you can get that like side view, or that, I guess, above view. It might be that door as well. That kind of looks like the front door. Let's go ahead and check this door over here. No. Alright, let's go back upstairs then. So sketchy. Everything about this is horrible. Okay. Okay. It is muck. This is honestly just like a really sweaty, like super precision game. Which is fun, for the record. I'm having fun, but every second of it is kind of nerve-wracking, just trying to fly this thing around. Huh. A laptop in here set up. Got like 2000s looking laptop. Are there really only gonna be 5? How many, where? I don't want to get that star. That's in there. This star looks really hard, but I'm gonna have to get it. Okay. There's still more though. What am I missing? Maybe I can just leave. Yeah, I can just leave at 14. I can check all the rooms, maybe. This is the room I was already in. Well, I'm curious if it's, like, can I... Let's get the chair. Let's get the chair again. I know how to get the chair, and I can just get the chair. Oh, shit. Does that save me at 14, though? Yes, when you enter a new room, it, like, checkpoints you at your current star count. You can kind of maybe use that. Yeah, I think we want to... I think we want to back out of the chair once we get it. I don't think we want to try going forward. That seems bad. Oh. No, the problem is that you can't see the bed. We're so close to saying bread, thanks to Spock. Hey, Spock. Sorry again for being wrong about APT get. I'm kind of in shock. I'm kind of in shock about it. That door doesn't open. This door also not opening. I don't know. I just thought that's how it worked. I just always thought that's how it worked. No, I like, you like bounce off the, like you like kind of bounce when you hit the floor. At least I bounced a little there, and that's what got me. I don't know what, I don't know where to go now. Maybe, secret. They're gonna be like a secret room behind here or something. Please be. Please tell me there's like a secret room. There's totally not. It was just that. That's fun at least. Oh, star up here. Okay. The window does not open. Yeah, I'm gonna leave because I think that maybe... Right, we're not getting another door. We're not getting another door icon. Let's maybe check the room again. See if there's any, like, shelves I didn't realize you can open. Like this. It's probably that we need 20 stars. That sounds like probably true. Ah. Interacting with the stereo. Just poking the stereo makes a star appear. Gonna turn it on. This game is so cool. Does the computer do something? Yes. They're playing Petit Copter on the computer. This is a sick game. Like, you have to admit that this is a sick game. Yep, there's 20, and we've got the door icon. Maybe we can, like, go outside now. Or we've just unlocked more rooms in the house? No. Oh, yes. Right? I don't think anybody does speedrun this. And I know I said I was gonna speedrun rolling, and then I didn't. But, like... The problem with rolling was I didn't feel like setting my console to PAL every time I wanted to play it, and you have to constantly, like, reset the game. I was gonna have to... Or, like, go get the PS2 version or something. I was basically too lazy. But, I don't know, dude. Petit Copter. Potentially good. I mean, especially, like, I don't know, a game like this seems like it would be very easy to get into running, right? You just try to do it with fewer mistakes, and then you figure out the routing as you go. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna reset the room to save these stars, because I'm kind of gaming. If challenge mode is good, I'll check it out. That door is still locked, so we've only got access to this room now, maybe. I gotta check the other two doors as well. Can we turn the lamp on? Yes. The lamp doesn't actually turn on, it just makes a star appear. How are these cabinets not openable? Is it a dream? Yes? It's a Saturn. No, yeah, it's a Saturn, I think. Sort of. The controller is kind of Saturn-y, but the console looks kind of Dreamcast-y. It's just generic. It's just like a generic game console, but definitely Sega coded. Is there anything up by the ceiling? Yes, there's one right here. Smacked myself with the door. Maybe the phone? No. Alright, let's see if we've got, like, this room. No. We don't have that either. I think it might be time to try to get... Well, this will get me to 30. Looks like every star in the house is probably going to be 30. I don't think I've ever gotten this star before. It's hard. No, I can't see shit. Okay. Okay. If you die, you lose the stars that, like, you picked up in the room. Like, every time you enter a new room, that's basically a checkpoint. I keep bouncing. Yo, Giga 7K. Thanks for the 41 months, Giga. I appreciate it a ton, dude. Hope you are doing fantastic. Okay. Okay. There's the door icon. It's not that door. Maybe it's the door... This door? Is it the door downstairs? No. We've got something. I'm just gonna, like... Is it this room? I'm legit just gonna... enter this room for the sake of checkpointing. I don't think there was another door in this room, right? There's this. This doesn't open, which kind of surprises me. Maybe the other room's upstairs. No. Those are the two rooms we've already had. Maybe this door wouldn't open because it was blocked by... No? Ah, here we go. Maybe you have to, like, specifically aim at the door handle. Oh. Dude, did you see the, this bottle of wine or whatever this is just, like, plops down? I think you have to push the wine bottle over so that we can get to this. There we go. Violence. The house is very, The house is very made out of cubes. I like this house, for the record. I just love like a charming big house. The more detail you can put into the house, the better. But I just find this sort of thing like inherently kind of enjoyable. I don't know. I grew up with Toy Story. I was programmed by Pixar to enjoy big houses. It's 36 stars. We must have access to other rooms than this one. Yep. You know, I've never played Mr. Mosquito, but probably, yeah. Ah. $37. There must be more rooms we have access to. That's really not gonna open for me. This is really not gonna open for me. Huh. I have no idea how long this game is really, but I do know that it took Big Tall like 2.5 hours. Look at this cat. Crazy. Sorry. Weird cat, but okay. Oh. Okay, there's a bunch in here that I missed before, though. I don't know. We picked our map at the start. I feel like it might be multiple levels that are like this. Because we did, Windows. It's Windows. Look at it. I kind of think it might just be one big interconnected map, but we could pick our map in the menu, so I don't know. Did Mac never... I don't know how true that is. Well, I don't... You're probably right. I was like... Because I can think of several Japanese Mac games, but they're all like those like ultra obscure lost media type games, like Osamu Sato type shit. Those are all on Mac, but that doesn't really prove that Mac was popular, does it? It actually kind of proves the opposite. iPhones are popular in Japan. I'm gonna save at 45. I have to like go in there to get a star. No, there's nothing in there. Oh, nope. Nope, we're saving for that. Man, this is like a washing machine for one shirt. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do with that? Okay. Should I save that I got that? I feel like I should. Okay. My shit-ass copter can just fly away. I hope you got my flail, by the way, Yamo. I put it in there for you. Rats. We're like 1 star short. Is it even in this room? Or is there still 1 star out there somewhere that I've missed? Owie. I think there might still be like 1 star out in the rest of the room that I missed, or in the rest of the house, because there's like the air conditioning units. Like I think there is an AC unit in the first room that I didn't interact with because I didn't know. I didn't know that AC units would give up stars, but they do. All right, another room unlocked. I should check. Does the clock do anything? No. The weird Thea sign doesn't do anything. The bag, okay. No, Fight Club was not 5 out of 5. This game is good, though. I'm enjoying this a lot so far. It's kind of goofy, but it's good. Okay, it's gotta be this. Well, like what? If it's not... Have I been in this room before? I forget. I'm pretty sure I came in here. Yeah, this is the room with the... I think this is supposed to be a wine bottle, but the color just makes it look like it's mayo to me. The mayo bottle. Yeah. Owie. Still made it into the load zone there, though. What did I unlock? We've got something. It showed the door icon. All the doors are still locked, though. Maybe we can go. Well, that's what makes the Xbox so interesting. The Xbox... It's like... Like, a lot of really cheap Japanese games came out on PS2. Because we're only releasing on one thing, we're gonna do it on the PS2. But a lot of really cheap Japanese stuff, just like truly experimental, like basically indie types level things. A lot of that stuff came out on the Xbox. Not a lot, but some of that stuff came out on the Xbox. Because the Xbox was somehow even easier to develop for. Because it had that, like, it's basically like making a PC game. So there are things like this where this probably had a staff of like 4 people working on it. And that's the kind of thing that comes out on the Xbox. I officially have no idea where I'm going. I'm like checking the windows at this point. I've checked this door like a million times. It's not this door. Yep, it sure is. The camera is really interesting. Hey, Gris. I'm like, it's not the... Ah! You gotta interact with the one on the right. Okay, there we go. Now we're actually in the bathroomy part of the bathroom. I assume touching the water. Yeah. That's kind of fun, though. There is separate physics for it when you crash like that. You just kind of go into the water, and that's a RIP helicopter. Man, this game kind of makes me wish that Xbox emulation was better, because this would be so perfect in Mystery Tournament, right? If you just said how many, like what the star thresholds were and which doors got opened, it would be like the perfect Mystery Tournament game. I think, yeah, okay, hold up, because there is a Windows version. Apparently there is a PS2 and there's a Wii version of this allegedly as well, which is wild. What were they doing porting this to the Wii? But maybe one of those versions. Maybe one of those. Get that into Mystery Tournament. I like that you can use the... We could use it to, like, bully the soap off the shelf. Alright, I'm worried now. We might have to, There might be 3 more out in the rest of the house somewhere. Is there a Petit Copter too? There's no way. Really? Okay, there's no star hiding in there. eBay. It's on eBay. There it is for PS2. Wow, yeah. Petit Copter 2. Indoor helicopter adventure. Man, there's like a whole... It's a whole series that I don't... Has anybody ever heard of this? Am I just like out of the loop for not being aware of Petit Copter until we started Xbox thing? Because it seems like this was ported to everything in Japan and got a sequel. Alright, I think we're legit done with this room now. There's somehow 3 more stars in the house, maybe. Oh no. Poor retro achievements people. Wait, that means I can submit it to Arius now. I don't know how I feel about retro achievements. A lot of people are really into that. But like, I don't know. I'm going back into the first room again. I really feel like I've got everything out of here. Oh. How did... I guess it was that drawer. There are so many streamers I follow who just stream getting retro achievements nowadays. It's crazy. A hater where you try not to broadcast it too much. Well, I love to complain, so... I won't let anything stop me. The Pokemon ones that are like beat Pokemon only using the 151 Pokemon, that's a thing. That's interesting, because in a couple of years back in the mystery tournament community, there was an event called Mystery Fun Fest. It was like a team-based get points thing. It was Discord Wars. It was I Your Pie's Discord Wars, but we ran it in the mystery tournament community. And by we, I mean Boney. But I played, and one of the things you could do for points was beating Pokemon with each of the 151, I think. I think it was like... Once you beat it with this Pokemon, you've now like claimed it and no one else can beat it with that. And as a team, you're trying to beat Pokemon as many times as possible with individual Pokemon. Something like that, I think, was part of the event. That's a Retro Achievements thing. Oh man, okay, if I survived that was gonna be crazy. I think we've gotten all of them here though. I think it's time to leave. And I did get the ones that are in here. Yes. And yes. And that door does not open. And there's not just like a star hanging out on the ceiling somewhere, is there? I had to set up retro achievements for something recently. Did I? I know I did. I don't know what I was trying to do. I think I like set them up for GameCube and then never actually did anything with that, but I had some kind of plan. Oh, here we go. I think it would be fun. It's probably really hard, but I think it would be fun to make the retro achievement set for like Razor Freestyle Scooter or like some game that I speedrun and am super familiar with. It'll be fun to make the set and then see people have to play the game. I didn't stream it or anything, but this weekend I finally played through MTV Skateboarding featuring Andy McDonald on PS1, which is a horrible game, but I finally made it through. That game's been on my PS1 for years. I finally played it. I think I was already in this room, right? This is just the bathroom? Yeah. I have to find what door opened again. I already know it's not that. There we go. I knew that would open eventually. Hopefully at this point, I've got every, hopefully at this point I've got all the... Ooh, they're making like a pasta sauce here for dinner. I've got something simmering. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be fun to make a retro achievement set sometime. One of those things that would be cool to do once, like I did the Dark Arena tasks a bunch of years back. It's fun to just do one and just have done it and have it out there. Yeah, exactly. Like I would do some. It would be fun to do some weird GameCube game. Maybe Zoo Cube. I don't know if there's Zoo Cube retro achievements, but Zoo Cube seems perfect. Everyone loves Zoo Cube. Every air conditioning unit has a star on it. Metabots for the no. The problem is it requires me to play the game again, so it has to be a game that I can tolerate playing myself, and that rules out Metabots. Ah, here we go. They're on the chairs. Oh, did you, is there, that's a GDQ classic, Ryro. Color a Dinosaur. That's like an early GDQ classic meme run that someone did. Like 2011, 2012, sometime back around then. And when was the Color a Dinosaur run? Now I have to know. Yeah. The original Awesome Games Done Quick. There's not even a year on this. When, if 14 years ago, uploaded in 2011. Done by PJ. Ancient speedrun meme. Or in the other bathroom. Ah. This is kind of bad. This room is really small. I'm not sure that there's going to be enough stars in this room. There's going to be more stars somehow in the house that I still haven't gotten. Or maybe we've just activated like a second room as well. Maybe one of the rooms upstairs. I really like being able to bully the soap with the reticle. For some reason, I find that really funny. Got the cyber control panel next to the toilet. I guess this is one of those like fancy Japanese toilets. You ever hear about that? I'm gonna check the rest of the house. I think there was still a door up here that we couldn't get into. Yeah, that is still locked. shit. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be... There's definitely like 3 more stars out in the house somewhere. Down in the toilet itself? No. Yeah, I think we're done in this room. What could I still be missing? I've checked the house for stars so many times at this point. How are there still more? 3 more somewhere out there. That's what I would think. That AC that I haven't interacted with? Hold up. No, okay, we've already got this one. I'm pretty confident that this room is done. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm gonna head back upstairs and check. I'm gonna check like the larger bathroom again. And then I'm gonna check the kitchen again. But I'll check that. Or if there's something like under the bed here or something. I feel like this room didn't even have that many in it in the end. I definitely got that one in that cabinet. Ah. There was a star in the clock. We had to shove the clock enough. Aw, shit. Is there one in the tissues? No. Got the one in the cabinet there. Pretty sure the Thea sign is nothing. The Theo sign. Yeah, nothing back there. Nothing in the bag either. Well, that's one. That's +1. I don't think they could put one in those cups, right? Nah. At this point, I've flown through the stairway like a million times. I'm pretty sure I got all the ones that were in that main stairway room. Yeah, nothing there. Interacting with this doesn't do anything. I feel like there should be, if I were making this game, there would be a button that drains the tub, and then at the bottom of the bathtub there would be a star, you know? You'd be able to pull the drain on the tub and get to the star in there. As far as I can tell, that doesn't seem to be a thing here. I feel like I've tried interacting with everything. Weirdly, these, like, control panels have never done anything. They seem like they should, right? Oh, there's definitely nothing in that tub. I think we're good in this room. I think there's definitely nothing left in here. I've checked the ceiling a bunch. We can't really aim at the ceiling. That's just not how the game works. I feel like I'm being bullied. Remember, I'm gonna check the kitchen. The kitchen door might, the kitchen door might lead to something. I feel like the layout of this house is crazy, that to get to the kitchen is like through this living room. And then the stairs are like behind that. It's weird that interacting with the stew has never got... Is there like a star behind there? No. Yeah, we can land on it. It's solid. Weirdly, the microwave has never gotten me anything. Nothing down there. Let me just triple check the door. Yep, door is nothing. I'm a bit stuck here. A lot stuck here, actually. Ah. I somehow never checked this. I just realized that. Okay, 79. I somehow never checked that. Petit Copter is on the TV. I don't know, I'm gonna check the bathroom again. Surely, like, this is the new room. Smoke detector on the... No. It's like a light. That's not a smoke detector. I've definitely bullied the soap around before, and there's nothing under there. And I bullied this as well. We already got the thing that was in there, and we got the thing that was in the sink. And there's nothing here. This looks like it should be like a medicine cabinet or something, but it's not. It's just nothing. And the control panel does nothing. There's nothing like wedged in that corner. One star short, dude. And we got this. Yes. We got this. Also yes. Gonna start visiting rooms I haven't been to in a minute, I guess. Still can't get in there. It's a bit tough that they make you... I mean, I guess every time I unlock a new room, I'm finding that there were more stars I didn't have. So, wait. There's no way they put a star behind these books, right? That would be impossible. Can I, like, angle the camera back there to check? There's no chance. This would be a demonic place to put a star. But I feel like for the last, like, 5 rooms now, I've been like, alright, this is it. This is the last one. Or like that, not that, but that. Like, okay. At this point, they're now asking me to have every star in the game. You know? And then every time, I unlock the next room, and I find out that there's still more stars in the house somewhere. It's nothing. It's nothing. Okay. There's no way in hell that you would ever... Because how would we get a star out of there? That's just, like, impossible. And this thing had a star under it, and this lamp's got nothing. This room is super empty. There's the cat picture. Maybe we just check this room again? I really don't know. I'm so out of ideas at this point. Oh. Under the pillow. Sneaky motherfuckers, dude. Surely we've got all the ones in the house now, right? Surely that's all of them. This is like... See, we got... Yu-Gi-Oh cards, we got like a weird bootleg looking Game Boy. This is the fun room. This is about my artistic ability as a 27-year-old. That's the best I got. like a model there, like a model building kit. Maybe. We can bully that for a star under it, possibly. Oh, I'm gonna clip it through the floor. Die. Oh my god. This game is quality. It's a good game. We freaked out the bear. Yeah, there's one on the chair. I know. I'm just saving. There's still a few things left to check. Like there's these drawers as well. There's one. And remember all the problems I had with the chair? Back at the start of the game. Oof. I'm an ultra Copter gamer now. Unbothered by chairs. Okay, 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 okay. And there's 90. There could still be more in this room though. We're not done here yet. Yeah, there's still more. Let's see, there's still the basement door, the outside door, the kitchen door. There's still potentially a few more rooms. I'm predicting 120 stars. SM64 mentioned. Owie. There's not like a behind the bed. This backpack is really sus, but I don't even think I can bully it. I don't think it's a physics object. Oh, we're in like the... This is weird. Why is there just an axe on the wall? Their basement is like a metal room. It's kind of sus. There are like no stars in this room. Here we go. 95. Hold up, is this where I came from, or is this another room we've got? This is where I came from. That's only 95 though. If there are 5 more stars in the house somewhere, I'm gonna fucking lose it. There can't be. I kind of just like refuse to believe that. Okay, yeah, thank you. If there are 3 more, I mean, I just find 3 more at being out there somewhere, hard to believe. Maybe this fan. How the hell are there 3 more stars in the house somewhere? Like, that can't be. Right? Please? Can we move the logs? No. Can I do something with the broom? No. Can we move the fire extinguisher? No. Okay. 98. I'm gonna save this. Get the hell out of here. That would be kind of cool. I feel like there's a lot of, this game is very simple. There's a lot of room for, like, how the helicopter might change the house. You know, like, what if there were, like, Rube Goldberg machines set up where, like, you push the soap off the shelf and it lands on, like, a little seesaw which fires, and you get, like, a little 15-second cutscene of, like, stuff happening, and it ends up revealing a star, you know? That'd be kind of fun. Or like that, where if you hit the punching bag enough, then it falls over, revealing a star. Yeah, you knock down the axe and it lands on the wood, and the wood chops in half and a star pops out of the log. I think there are 2 more stars in the house somewhere. I don't think they're in this room. I think there's somehow 2 more still out there. So let's see, they're not... It seems like there's so many objects in this room that don't do anything. It's kind of weird. But yeah, there's like nothing in that corner. These boxes don't do anything. That box doesn't do anything. The axe does nothing. The toolbox does nothing, which is shocking. Yeah, I think we're going back into the house. There's 2 more somewhere. Man. Where the hell am I gonna find these? I've checked every room so many times. I'm thinking, yeah, kids room, because we just unlocked that. I haven't looked there as many times. I also want to recheck here. I didn't check under the pillows in here if there were pillows. There are no pillows. Okay. The only pillow in the house is in the main bedroom, that kid's bedroom. I get like a bullseye. No, that'd be funny though. I really feel like I just checked absolutely everywhere in this room. Like, I got a lot more thorough about how I check rooms. Is that the sample? That's the sample, isn't it? That's what he's saying in the song. The bear just starts freaking out. If I fly into his arm, okay, you just get swatted down. I think you're right. I think that is what he's saying. Maybe kitchen door is just open now. We've never unlocked 2 rooms at once, aside from that one time we did. What? Yeah, that's totally what he's saying. It's never trust your own emotion. This room is super done. There's no way there's anything else in this room. I should check the kitchen door, see if the kitchen door opens now. The metal room had 8 in it. Because that's why we're at 98. I'll check the metal room again, I guess. It had... Where did I find the 8th? I think all 8 were in the metal room. I'm gonna check the kitchen again real quick. I think the kitchen might have had 11 though. I'll head back down. The metal room has a lot of stuff that just doesn't seem like it does anything. It's kind of weird. Like, how does this box not open? Why does this box not open? Ah. $99. It didn't give me the door icon, so there's more. What? This star is actually hard to get. I feel like I've checked the wall axe like a million times. It's so sus, right? But I keep checking the wall axe and nothing happens. I did check the ceiling in the broom closet because it did have one. There was one there. Can I like get behind boxes? Nothing back there. You'd think the fan would be something, but it's just not. But yeah, up here there was a star up there. And I got it. It doesn't seem like there's a star obscured by the punching bag or anything. And hitting the punching bag repeatedly. I don't even think the punching bag is interactive. I think it just swings on its own. Toolbox is a dud, yes. Nothing. I think there's gonna be one more in the house somewhere. This is just my opinion, but I think there's gonna be one more in the house somewhere. I feel like I've scoured this room pretty hard. Maybe they're just RuneScape fans. I don't think so. I do not think so. It would be It would be good if, I think this would be good if each room did have like a counter. So like you would know if you had gotten everything out of a room, because it would be, maybe the star would have like a little icon next to it or something. kind of wish that existed. That you don't have to keep checking the same rooms over and over and over and over. But then again, I'm pretty sure at this point there's not gonna be like a second house or anything. So I think this is literally just it. And once we're done with this house, the game is over. So it's not like there's you know, the length of the game would be very short if you didn't have to keep rechecking the same places over and over. But also, damn. I've tried to hit all the light fixtures. Maybe. There's not enough info on this game out there to know for sure. You found it? Never take a drug named after part of your ass. Hold up. What the hell? That's so weird. Why? Huh. It's like the homosexuality sample in 1080 snowboarding, allegedly. Oh, I have to find this for you now. I don't know if this is real or not. I kind of have a hard time believing this. But apparently, on the Japanese soundtrack release for 1080 snowboarding, there's this song. And yeah, go to 240. Oh shit, what just happened? I just like quit out. Oh, well, now I can pick... Now I can just warp to a room from the menu. I see. It's there, but I just have a really hard time believing. Like, it would be, it's so convenient to be like, oh sure, it's not in the game version, it's in the Japanese soundtrack version. And it's so weird that I almost feel like someone uploaded this as a prank. And it's just taken as a fact because it's hard to get your hands on a CD soundtrack for an N64 game that was only released in Japan. I don't think this says... If we pull up the translation, this just says stars found. Yeah, but we don't know the correct counts. Like, we don't know the full counts. That's 11. It just says number of stars obtained. So this doesn't actually help us in any way. And I still can't pick any other helicopter. Oh, we can pick a time of day now. Let's go evening. This 100th star, dude. I mean, it would make sense that whatever star number 100 is, it's the star that you were not able to find before the other 99, you know? So the 100th star is always going to be the hardest. It's kind of a shame that the bottle doesn't break. That would be fun. It's weird that the stove isn't interactive in any way, right? I don't think so. It's not documented on Wikipedia that this had a UK release, and it wasn't on my site that I get these games from. Copter. Oh, what the hell? It did have an English release. Look at that. That is not... Is that... Yeah, that is not mentioned on Wikipedia anywhere. That is super weird. That is super weird. This did get an English release. So wait, does that mean there's still no speedrun? Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to become a Wikipedia editor for this, actually. Might write that into the article later. Oh, is that Petit Copter 2? Is that Petit Copter 2? That's Copter? Huh. Oh, this sucks. This is funny, but this sucks. We're not doing that. No coptering at night. Is there something I don't understand about how to, like, activate? Ah. Yep. I tried to do that earlier, and I guess I just missed. That didn't even do anything. Oh, hold up. I think I win. There you go, credits, GG. Ends with a guy complaining about a star location. Where in the world the damned 80th star is. Huh. I wonder which one he got 80th. That he was so mad about. But yeah, you can see from the credits, this game was straight up made by like 5 people. More people worked on the box art than actually made the game. Are we just on this screen now? There we go. What we get? I didn't have time to translate that. Maybe we've got this now. This is the option that we were confused about earlier. In this mode, the helicopter becomes a deformed aircraft. I'm really interested in what this could mean. Anyway, there's also challenge mode. Oh man, it's like janky, it's like Pilot Wings, right? That's gotta be better, right? 100, perfect. Now we get to play as a different helicopter. This is a different song, too. I should probably have translated what you're supposed to do in this mission, because I have no idea. This says, go around the pole and land on the helipad. This game is crazy. Not quite perfect. Anyway, it looks like there's probably 20 stages of this, 4 in each world. Let's go to adventure mode and see. I want to see the super deformed aircraft. Oh, I see. Like he's mini now. Look at him. I think. My helicopter is extra small now. I think it's smaller. Is it smaller? I think so. But it also looks like we have access to a few more now. So now we've got this guy. This chonky motherfucker. God damn. All right. Interesting game. Well, give me a second here. Hello? Thoughts? Thoughts? There we go. I was clicking the wrong button. But that was game number 70, Petit Copter. Yeah, I mean, I found 100 stars, so therefore, right? It took an hour and 43 minutes. Most of that was spent wandering aimlessly. No sewer. I'm a bit sad that we didn't get to go out the door at the end, right? I kind of wish that the game ended with us going out the front door. I think that would have been a dramatic ending instead of it just ending. Once you get 100, it just cuts straight to credits. I wonder if they I wonder if they couldn't have just done like one boss fight as well. Like when you hit 100, then like one of the toys comes to life and you have to fight like a Godzilla toy by like shooting at him a bunch. You know, like a Mecha Hawk fight from Pilotwing 64. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, Rory. I'm just saying. Yeah, that was like 3D Flappy Bird, or the 3D version of that Flash helicopter game, or something. That the controls were crazy, but you get used to them. The game was lots of fun, but I wish I had more direction in finding the last few stars. Like, it felt like every time I was close to a threshold, I would just end up having to recheck every room and mash on everything. And I'd be like, oh, I missed that star. You know, like, there were just, I don't know. I feel like the vast majority of the time in this game was spent not knowing where like one star was, you know? And I feel like more of this game, I mean, definitely, like, this game was clearly made by like 5 people, right? So there's only so much we can ask of them in terms of like how much content there is in the game. Obviously it was over very quickly. It's under 2 hours in length. But I do wonder if they couldn't like imagine if there were 3 houses. Imagine if there were 3 houses. I feel like then Fire Emblem 3 Houses helicopter game, like you could make the stars a little bit less like super hidden, especially because like a lot of the stars in this game were interaction based, where they're literally invisible until you press something and then they appear. Like, you could make less stars that are stupidly hidden like that, and then make more complex environments that are challenging to navigate. And I think that that's really what this game excels at. It's fun to try to navigate like really tight spaces, or to like get a bunch of stars in a row with no checkpoint. The fact that after the first room you can just checkpoint yourself after every star kind of like also negates a lot of the difficulty, where it's like, imagine if you had to full clear each room and the environments keep getting trickier. Like that might be really fun. But as it stands, this was still pretty good. I enjoyed my hour 45 with the game. I am gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, maybe you would think it's frustrating. I would think it's fun. I would love it if the devs put a mode in this where it's like hardcore Iron Man, Petit Copter. Can you get all 100 without crashing? And if you do, you like get some kind of sick unlock. Maybe you unlock the dev room in the attic if you can get all 100 stars without crashing. And it's pictures of the devs in the office smiling at their computers. And like random strange objects hoarded up there. An Xbox connected to a TV playing Petit Copter, that kind of thing.